throw the odd piece of bread and salad into the bin. This often makes us feel quite guilty and helpless. Hi, I'm Priya and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we'll be talking about food waste and how to reduce wastage of some of these common food items in the household. So 1/3 of the food that is produced in the world is not eaten. If food waste was a country, it would be the third biggest emitter of greenhouse gas emissions. Food waste causes 10% of the global greenhouse gas emissions, which is 5 times that produced by flights. This costs the global economy a whopping $1 trillion. Household waste contributes to about 1/3 of the total food waste globally. This costs each household approximately $2,000 a year. Plus, all the food that is rotting in the landfill produces methane, which is 28 times stronger than carbon dioxide. In this video, I'll be discussing simple practical tips on how you can reduce food waste in your home. So when I get a nice packet of salad, because I can't get the fresh one, it's too big for me to have just for 1 or 2 people. So when I get a nice packet of this salad, which I love, I can't really finish the whole thing. So immediately when I get it, I open it up and I store it in a box like this. Okay, so you know how we get the spring onions or the shallots? They taste so delicious in pastas or soups, or just to sort of make stir fries and things. But when we get a whole bunch, it's we don't land up using whole of it. Sometimes we get a whole bag of red capsicums and then they start going off a little bit, and a good way to use them and to avoid food waste is to just roast the capsicums and store them. Let me introduce you to one of the best friends in the kitchen to fight food waste. So this is a spatula. I use this all the time to really see that I get all of this yummy food, whatever we have made. So I'm just in the process of making a nachos bowl for a friend, and as you can see, it really helps you get everything. You can use it when you're baking, when we make our curries and everything. It really helps you to get everything and you don't sort of waste anything at all. So while they're making this, as I've shown earlier in the video, how to store your avocado. So if you remember, this is how we had stored the avocado this is about 4 days ago, and look at the color. It's still so nice and fresh. And I'm just gonna put a bit of that onto the bowl. And then, remember how we stored the salad? So look how fresh and crisp the salad is still. And the salad has also been in the fridge for about 4 days now. As I mentioned, although I did store the salad properly, it's been almost 10 days since I stored it, and I used up most of it, but there's this little bit, the last bit that's left. As you can see, the salad leaves have become a bit wilted. But I'm just going to chop this up and then just add it to the pesto over there. So when you get a big loaf of bread, just keep what you need in the next 2 or 3 days outside, and the rest you can freeze it straight away in a Ziploc bag like this. Another important way of reducing food waste is understanding the best before and the use by dates. So the best before dates are simply a guide to when the food is at its freshest or highest quality. If these dates have passed, the food may still be safe to consume. Whereas the use by dates is the important one to look for, because they're usually used on perishable items, and the food should generally not be eaten after this date and cannot legally be sold in the shops after this date. However, having a practical approach to applying these best before and use by dates is very important to reduce food waste. We can do that by using our senses. So even if one of these dates have passed and you're not sure whether to use it or not, for example, for the nuts, you can just smell them, because if they've gone rancid, you can know that they're not good to use. Otherwise, you can still use them. For things like cheeses and all, you can just sort of prevent them going bad. When you get a big block of cheese like that, just freeze half of it in the freezer. And if you're not sure if the eggs are, the best before date is gone, and the eggs are, you still have some eggs left, and you want to be sure that whether you can use them or not, all you need to do is just in a little, beaker or a bowl of water, cold water, just pop the egg in there. And if it stays at the bottom and tilts a little bit on the side, that means it's good to go. While if it floats up to the top, that means you need to chuck it. And finally, shopping lists and meal planning really do go a long way in reducing food waste. Please share whatever tips you may have of how you reduce food waste in your home, because we don't need just a few people doing food waste perfectly, but we need millions doing it imperfectly. Please see the description below, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Reduce food waste the Prakriti way. Save money, save the planet. Please take action today for your children and future generations.